Hey, what's up, guys? I've just been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I've just been actually watching a lot of Mark Passio, and if you have never watched a presentation or lecture by him, and you are interested in, and basically understanding and knowing what's going on in this world, he's a must, I would say. Um, so basically, I'm giving a shout out to Mark Passio YouTube channel. He talks a lot about. I'll give you some examples. Natural law, morality, spirituality. He basically goes in and like he goes against what most people think in terms of like what's going on behind the scenes. Like there's a lot of people who think certain things. Like I'll give an example. A lot of people have bought into the new age movement, and some people think, oh, everything is good in this world, or some people think, in order for good to exist, evil, the basically the opposite, has to exist. And if you watch Mark Passio enough, he actually says no, like evil does not have to exist, only good. And yeah, his lectures, it just makes sense pretty much on every single level: the physical, the mental, spiritual. So if you are interested in basically being awake, enlightenment, all that good stuff, and I'm not just using enlightenment loosely. I'm basically talking about what it actually means to be enlightened, and it definitely does not just mean constantly being happy. There's a lot of people who say you should just follow your 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 happiness, or follow your your bliss, your bliss. And that's basically, from what I've learned from Mark, is that's some new age bullshit. So there's a lot to enlightenment and being awake and understanding what's really going on. And from what I've known from basically firsthand experiences, if you are actually conscious of what's going on, it should actually at times it should make you feel disturbed and enraged and outraged about what's going on. It should not make you feel, like everything is rosy and peachy and happy, because that's bullshit. And I've actually had moments where I've been angry at the world, and I felt a lot of anxiety and depression. And part of it was, I've had some horrible friends, and I've had to let them go. And I was going through a lot of ups and downs, and I actually became an alcoholic as a result of it, because I drank just to cope with life. And I was greatly disturbed on just how this world was at. And after I began listening to Mark Passio speak, I'm like, holy shit, man, this guy makes sense. And this is exactly why I've had these problems. It's because I was so conscious, about what's been going on in this world, and how effed up things are. And honestly, I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal, but I feel like most of the people around me are just like, oh, everything is okay. Yes, there's bad going on in this world, but good ultimately trumps all. Well, Mark also talks about that a bit. How like no, evil does exist. It doesn't have to exist, but ultimately evil can basically win this war if more people are not becoming aware and taking action. Evil can win. Like good by default does not have to win. That might sound bad or negative to most people, but it's true. People have to take action and learn and understand what's happening. And yeah, it's deep, man. It's very deep. It's disturbing, but at the same time, I also do have some type of faith, and this is why I'm actually am. And this is why I am actually. I am. I am actually making videos, even though I honestly don't really want to, but I feel like I in a way, I am morally obligated to share my knowledge and to also basically give out shout outs to other people who are talking about this stuff, talking about health, like we should be going upwards as a species, not down or not being like stagnant. Yeah, man, this stuff is deep. But yeah, I actually, when I was only 6 years old, I was actually diagnosed with autism, like high functioning autism, also known as, or AS or Asperger's syndrome. I also probably ever since the age of 4 or 5, pretty much since I became conscious of talking, for whatever reason, I actually have this pretty bad stuttering problem, and there's times where it's good and it's not so bad. Other times I feel like every single word, is just and whatnot. I also do have a slight lisp as well, so I'm one of those people forever who just always thought, I'm not really comfortable on camera talking, but I have to, this is a challenge to myself that I want to get out of my comfort zone and shell and just share what I've learned and what I have firsthand ex 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 experienced in the world. And yeah, man, so that's basically it. I also would like to give out a shout out to Brandon Gingerelli. He actually has a channel on YouTube called Sacred Serpent, and it is great. It is really, really awesome, and he's helped me out a lot. He hasn't only helped out me, I'm sure he's helped out hundreds, if not thousands of people, with their health and whatnot. So yeah, definitely check out his channel, and I will link it below. All right, man. Peace.